Start the JoshCast? How do we start this? What do I do? Oh, hey everybody. Welcome to another unexciteful, is that a word? I don't know. Dumb episode of the show. I only have 5 clips to get to. I didn't want to cover all the madness that's been going on. Every show's talking about it. You guys already seen everything. I bought a ring light. It's like an LED light for your green screen. I think mostly women buy it, for their stupid selfies, but guys buy it for live streaming. And this thing is bright as hell. So now you guys can see my fatness a little bit more. That's right, folks. It was only $22. I just added another piece of equipment to the JoshCast studios. Well, let's get to the clips. This episode might be a little bit shorter than usual, but as I said, no one listens to this crap but a few people, so I don't care. First clip, security guard gets fired after she threw a milkshake at a cashier, and it's a woman of color. I didn't think it was possible for those type of people to get fired, if you know what I mean. This is like 47 seconds.
Right there. That's what you're getting back.
So I don't know what the who was right and who was wrong. Maybe she was going late back to her job. She wasn't supposed to stop off for a milkshake. Her milkshake brings all the boys in the yard. All right, enough of that.
Exactly. You want to cover yourself or you want to record me? No. You don't have to record me.
So now she's got a jacket over her head because someone's recorded her, but she's recorded other people. Oh, I see. You don't like being recorded, but you like to record people. I'm so glad you got fired.
$20. 20.
Yes, I get it.
Not pesos.
Excuse me?
Not
That's so
pesos.
racist.
And now she's being racist in Hispanic woman. She's like, that's American, but it's not pesos. I love how entitled black people are these days. Even they're playing the race card, see?
That's so racist.
You can't count.
That's so racist. I'm not over here disrespecting you. I'm not disrespecting you.
Disrespecting me now.
You call me racist. You said pesos.
What you want
That's
now?
calling me Mexican.
Give me my money. I don't give a fuck what you want.
Here, lady, get out of the store. Get out.
So the woman slams the money on the counter, and that pissed her off even more. Now here it comes, folks.
Get out of the store.
I don't give a
She's going to take the milkshake and say, I don't give a fuck, and she throws it right at the woman's face.
what you say.
And then she runs out the store like the pussy she is. And they show it from a different angle right here. Let's see who gets hit with it. There's 2 people. Ooh, she nailed her right in the shoulder, right in the right side of the face. And then she runs out. I'm so glad you got fired. Usually in situations like that, certain people of color can't get fired no matter what they do. Thank God there's a little bit of justice in this world. This next one is at 7-Eleven. It's a public freakout clip. I love this. Well, they're all public freakout. That's stupid to say. But guy was trying to steal. He was trying to make a double gulp the price of a regular gulp, and this Indian guy catches him. I love this. Here it is.
You cannot use the double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee. This right here. This is Slurpee cup.
And the Indian guy accidentally knocks it over, trying to make his point. Anybody ever seen Encino Man? No, we's in the juice. No, we's in the juice.
You use this
every time. Every time you make a big deal of it, I always pay for it. What's wrong?
And this black guy is really big. Looks like Shaquille O'Neal almost.
Look at my friend, let's be friends.
This one is the Slurpee cup.
I don't care about your Slurpee cup. Look what you did, you made a mess.
I don't know, that one looked kind of fake to me. The guy's reaction. Not because he wasn't angry enough. I don't know, that one could be fake. This next one's a minute and a half long. Karen customer confronts DoorDash driver after disrespectful text. I think I heard of this. But let's play. This is a minute and 22 seconds. Here it is.
To a different house.
No, I had 2 orders.
It didn't say that on the phone.
That's not my problem.
But that's your
Just
job,
so you know,
dude.
just so you know, I'm recording all this.
That's cool. That's your job, though.
Just so you know, I'm recording all this.
That's
Go ahead
cool.
and make your
All
complaint.
these security cameras right here, bro.
So I think this is McDonald's, where he's driving the restaurant from. I'm not sure. It's some fast food place.
Go ahead and make your complaint. I didn't disrespect nobody.
No, it's Sonic, actually. It's Sonic.
You could tell that DoorDash will tell you because they see the messages.
What other order did you have from DoorDash?
I just dropped off another order for owner.
Then why didn't it say that you were dropping off another order on the thing like it usually does? When we have different drivers that are dropping off.
Bro,
Exactly.
I just had another order.
Another order, but let me say this. On DoorDash, when our drivers have different orders, it actually says that it's dropping off a
I
different
don't know
order.
why he's not doing it this time. It's not my problem. Why you got something against me? Because you think I disrespected your wife because she said, where are you?
Alright, so apparently someone wrote the comment section. The audio sucks. It's really low and it's not good. But someone wrote, the guy's wife texted the driver, "Where are you?" And he liked the driver's response. I guess he wrote, "Yeah, I'm jerking off in your food." Well, that would have been interesting.
You came out here, you said, you disrespected my wife.
Yeah, I came at you nicely, bro.
No,
I could have came at you.
I've been recording since I started.
Really,
I've
bro?
been
'Cause I
recording
could have
since
came
I
at
started.
you just swinging, homie.
Hey, you want to get down to that? Let's do it. What's good?
I don't get down.
I think whoever wins should be able to fuck the wife. This next one says, this woman invaded a TV shoot in New York City to channel her inner Tom Cruise. So this white woman, they're going to call her a Karen, I guess. Oh, man, if only Smooth Sanchez was there. Well, where are you, Sanchez? Get added to this, man. Here it is.
Now, am I not speaking English? Do you want me to say it in Spanish or even better? Better, Chinese? I want people 6 feet apart. Remember Tom Cruise? You'll fucking all be out of business. No more work. Wait for what? Come on, let's get with it. 6 feet apart, people. Anyone who disagrees with one word I just said is altogether now a racist.
Alright, so she's just being a entitled cunt. She's just saying, I want everybody 6 feet apart. Oh, no, I had one last clip, but I closed the window by accident. Actually, it wasn't that good. It was only 10 seconds. It was a guy in Philly. He was walking down the street, drunk, homeless guy, and he runs into someone's rail. It wasn't that good anyways. Well, folks, listen, we find more clips. We'll put it in the next segment. If not, that's it. This is the First and Worst podcast in Philly. This is your favorite podcast show that most people don't listen to. Podcast that should have been dead about a long time ago. But regardless, we get to some odd news, maybe some more clips, whatever we can fit in for the last 8 or 9 minutes. And that's it. You stay put there, fuckers. Alright, we're going to wrap this god-awful podcast up. I'm going to play one more public freakout clip and do some odd news. But before we get to that, Bitwave.tv is back. I was going to do a live stream on there last night. I was going to do some prank calls, but I waited too late. And I didn't want to call the same old places, so maybe save that for next week. Once again, my username on there is Buster_Hyman. That's a terrible name, I know. Sorry. And, yeah, man, as far as, I've been on Omegle the last couple of days, and I'm just bored of Omegle. It's all fucking kids, which I knew before. It's boring. It's terrible. I was trying to play pranks on people where I hide and jump out. I'm going to take a break from that shit and just try to do some other stuff. But in the meantime, let's play this one public freakout clip. DoorDash driver confronts customer at an $8 tip. This dumb broad drove 45 minutes the wrong way to bring this guy his food. She got $8. She expected to get 20 or 30. And she's pissed at the guy. So she confronts him. This is 2 minutes and 29 seconds. We'll just play some of this.
Speak to you, actually.
Where what's coming from?
Where the food you ordered is coming from. I don't think you realize the distance that it's come from, because then you would never actually have given what you give. So I think you can come and see me face to face. Because I drove 40 minutes, and it was extremely far, and I got it to you early. So I don't think you realize where you ordered from.
I don't understand. You
Well,
did 4
I think
minutes from where?
from the restaurant that you ordered from. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
So she should have, they tells you on the request how long you have to drive for. She should have denied it. Someone in the comment section said, I would blow a customer for an $8 tip, which is true. I mean, most people, even me, I tip all my food drivers $4 or $5, and some of them, they get really excited when I tip them. They're like, dude, you're like the only person giving me $4 or $5. Most people don't get even $2. So it's like a librarian, by the way.
20-minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So
But I
when
think
do you accept the pickup if you think it's that far?
they don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for?
Well, how much of a tip do you want? She looks like a librarian, and that's not a compliment. She looks like a very angry old woman who just stuck with her job way too long.
You gave an $8.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the
So she took the food back. So all that for nothing. And I hope that she got her tip taken away. Well, listen, she needs to get a tip in her mouth and put the cock in her mouth, because that's all she's worth. But let's get to the odd news here, folks, and wrap this damn podcast up. A woman trampled to death during the Capitol riots. She carried a "Don't Tread on Me" flag. So that's one of those ironic things, how people die. Florida men robbed graves of veterans because they have stronger spirits. A hacker used ransomware to lock victims in their IoT chastity belt. Ooh. You don't hear a lot of stories with chastity belts. By the way, I saw a video. I'm not sure if it's old or not. 2 black guys are robbing this white guy during broad daylight outside of a McDonald's, and nobody's helping them. These black people are just recording it, and as soon as the white guy pulls out a gun, they're like, no, no. I think I played that years ago, but I didn't bother to play it, but just wanted to mention that. Cricket's spectator booted for not drinking enough while not wearing a COVID mask. So I'm not sure which bothered them more, the fact he wasn't buying enough booze or he didn't have his mask on. I guess not. There's an upcoming chicken menorah auction coming up. What else do we have? This podcast is probably going to be a couple minutes shorter than usual. I think that's a good thing. Public schoolboy dropped 97 heroin wraps from buttocks when stopped by police. Holy jeez. How old is this kid? Can we get him on the podcast? Does anybody know? Is he available? Escaped hamster breathes freezing temperatures to get to the candy store. All these stories are always about hamsters and squirrels. Angry chickens wreak havoc at a McDonald's parking lot. I guess they don't like the big chicken. Alright, there's my joke for that. It was clean, everybody. Children's TV show about a man with a giant penis airs in Denmark. I'm from Denmark. You guys know Bjorn, he's a live streamer. I'm from Denmark. I drink beer. That's how he talks. Alright, folks. I don't see anything else worth talking about. Michigan business installs ice shanties for outdoor. Florida man rides airboat on streets. He was drunk. Blah, blah. Okay, there's nothing else worth talking about. Thanks for listening to this episode. You listen to any of this from the bottom of my rotten heart. Hopefully the next one will be better. I'll see you folks then. You just listen to, and we're out of here. Man, this show stinks.
Congratulations. You just sat through the most awful podcast you can sit through. JoshCast.